Marami sa inyo nagsasabi, "Oy chef, gumawa naman tayo ng recipes na pwede namin ihanda ngayon darating na holiday season." Pero syempre, kailangan yung madali and yung mapapabilib ang mga kakain. So this is my version of roasted chicken with peri-peri sauce. Pero aaminin ko na sa inyo, okay? This is just a copycat version. Because the original recipe, pagka sinabing peri-peri chicken, nilalagyan natin ng sauce with peri-peri chilies. These are chilies native in Africa. Pero 'di ba dito, saan naman tayo magkahagilap niyan? So, mag-i-improvise tayo. Simulan natin with the chicken. So, I have here one whole chicken, okay, na binutterfly. I ordered the chicken from Fresh Options. Binutterfly ko lang yung chicken. And then, mapapansin mo, may liquid yan. So, I'm going to discard the liquid. Okay, make sure to discard the liquid. Hindi mo na kailangan punasan yung chicken, no? Okay na yan na medyo moist. You're going to put calamansi juice. Pwede po bang lemon juice? O pwede. Pwede din ng lime juice. You put the calamansi juice. This is rock salt. Okay? Make sure na after ninyong i-marinate ang inyong chicken, magsabon kayo ng kamay to prevent cross-contamination. This is cayenne pepper. Makikita nyo dun sa recipe, no, this is 2 to 3 teaspoons. I'm putting 3 teaspoons dahil mahilig po ako sa spicy food. Pero kung ayaw mo ng sobrang anghang, you just put 2 teaspoons. This is cracked black pepper. Yung medyo buo-buo pa. Bakit po buo-buo? Para may texture. And actually, maganda siyang tignan pag ganyan. 'Di ba? This is dried thyme. Meron po akong fresh. Pwede po bang fresh? O sino ba naman na may ayaw ng fresh? O, di ba? So, kung meron kang fresh thyme, yes, pwede. Pero kailangan times 2 to 3 ang amount. So, if in this recipe you're using half a teaspoon, kapag fresh ang ginagamit mo, use 1 to 2 teaspoons dahil mas mahina po ang flavor ng fresh herbs compared to dried. And then, this is cinnamon powder for extra aromatics. Okay? So, ito, mas maganda kung ibababad mo siya, let's say, for 4 to 6 hours or pwede ding overnight sa ref. Takpan mo, ilagay mo sa ref overnight, and then kinabukasan mo i-roast. Pero syempre ngayon, ipapakita ko na sa inyo kung paano ko isasalang. I have here garlic. This is 2 tablespoons of garlic. Look what I'm going to do. The chicken, ibabaliktad ko muna yan dito sa aking small pan lined with foil para hindi tayo nahihirapan maghugas mamaya. Okay? You put your garlic sa ilalim ng chicken. Spread mo lang yan evenly and then you flip it. Okay? Tinatago mo yung garlic because you don't want it to burn during roasting. Pag kasi nasunog ang garlic, nagkakaroon ng mapait na lasa. And then you put the marinade, the remaining marinade. And then the butter. Ilagay mo lang yung butter sa ibabaw. Ganyan lang. This will go into your preheated oven. The oven has to be 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 190 degrees Celsius, no? I-bake mo siya for approximately 45 to 55 minutes or until the skin is golden brown and crisp. Okay? So, isasalang ko to sa oven ng ganung katagal, but again, don't forget, mas maganda kung ibababad mo muna siya overnight or at least 6 to 8 hours inside the fridge. So, syempre, papayag ba naman ako na walang kapartner yung ating roasted peri-peri chicken? So, I'm going to show you how to prepare yellow rice. Typically, ito talaga yung kapartner niya. Bakit? Para syempre, para colorful ang life. Dapat, di ba, makulay ang buhay. So, turn on the stove. So, I'm putting it on medium flame. And then I'm going to put some olive oil. Put some olive oil. And then a lot of chopped white onions. So, white onions. And then, bay leaf, turmeric powder. So, isweat mo lang ng mabilisan yan. Yung turmeric powder, yan ang magbibigay dyan ng yellowish color. And actually, may flavor din. Masarap na flavor yung binibigay niya. Bagay na bagay dun sa iyong roasted chicken. You just have to sweat it. Hindi mo kailangan igisa yan because anyway, maluluto yan, lalambot yan kasi isasaing mo yan together with your rice. Ay, naririnig ko na yung chicken natin nandun sa loob ng oven. So you just sweat it quickly. I'm just going to put some salt. Okay? And then, pag nag-sweat na ng konti, you put your rice. This is 2 cups of, I'm using Japanese rice. Japanese jasmine ata yan. Nabili ko lang sa grocery, no? Isang araw. Okay, you see how nice the color? And then, this is chicken powder, 1 tablespoon. If you don't like chicken powder, you can use chicken broth cube. Kung ayaw mo maglagay nun, pwedeng wag mo nang lagyan. And then, 3 cups of water. So basically, nagsaing ka lang, pero nilagyan mo ng konting spices to add color and some flavor. So isasara ko yan, and then yung apoy, pag kumulo, hihinaan ko. Isasaing ko siya hanggang maluto yung kanin. Pag luto na yung kanin, you just put 2 tablespoons of salted butter. Ihalo mo lang doon sa kanin. Okay? So, iiwan ko yan. Hihinaan ko ng konti yung apoy. So now, let's prepare the sauce. It's very, very easy. You just combine everything in a blender. So first, you need water. Okay, I'm gonna get a spoon. Tomato ketchup. The tomato ketchup will give it the nice color, yung medyo orange color. Good mayonnaise. Minced garlic. And this is hot sauce. I'm using Tabasco, but you can use other brands of hot sauce. So yung hot sauce, makikita mo dun sa recipe, pwede mong bawasan yan. Kasi 'di ba, gusto mo yung spice na nakaka-excite, yung hindi ka sasaktan. O di ba parang buhay lang yan? Gusto mo yung tama lang, moderate lang, yung na-excite ka ng hindi ka nasasaktan, hindi mo inaayawan. O di ba? So ganon ang paglalagay ng hot sauce. Pero ako kasi gusto ko talagang maanghang na maanghang yung nafe-feel ko. And then you put juice of half a lemon. Juice of half a lemon. Kasi ang peri-peri sauce, ang characteristic niya is talagang acidic, medyo maasim-asim. And nandun yung spice, no? So itong lemon juice, magbibigay ng acidity, and you put some vinegar. Around a teaspoon. That's it. And parsley leaves. I-blender mo lang until smooth. Okay, turn it off, and then I'm going to transfer it here so you can see. Okay. O, diba? Ang ganda ng kanyang kulay. And it tastes really good as well. So, yan. Hihintayin kong masaing yung aking kanin, and then maluto yung aking peri-peri chicken, and then ipapakita ko yan sa inyo, sama-sama na sila. That's going to be next. So, eto makikita mo, luto na yung aking sinaing na kulay dilaw. Ayan. Non-stick pa nang ginamit ko para talagang hindi manikit, pero pwede din sa rice cooker. And then I'm just going to put 2 tablespoons of salted butter. And then you turn off the heat. And then i-fluff mo siya. The butter will actually help na mas maging fluffy yung iyong sinaing. And para hindi nagdidikit-dikit yung kanin. And of course, the flavor. It's very, very good. So you just mix it. May mga bagay talaga, no, na katulad ng butter, 2 tablespoon lang yung nilagay mo. Maliit na bagay, pero ang laki ng effect sa buhay natin, no? Napapasaya tayo ng sobra. O, di ba? Sinong nakaka-relate sa inyo? This is the chicken. Naluto ito 10 minutes ago. Pagkalabas ng oven, nilagay ko siya dito sa rack. Ayan, hindi na siya ganun kainit. Para makahinga yung ilalim, hindi magpawis. And then, tinakpan ko siya ng aluminum foil. Ginagawa natin to so that the moisture inside the chicken, umikot lang siya doon sa chicken mismo. Hindi siya kumawala, no? So that your chicken will remain moist. Pag kasi iniwan mo lang yan dyan na umuusok-usok, chances are magiging dry yung chicken mo. Chef, sayang po ang aluminum foil. Paano po ang pwedeng ibang gawin? Patayin mo yung oven, iwan mo lang saglit yung chicken dun sa loob, buksan mo lang ng konti yung pinto para lumabas yung excess na init sa oven. And then, you just leave your chicken there, so you're securing that the moisture hindi mag-evaporate from the chicken. So now, we're ready to taste it. This is the sauce na ginawa natin. This is the chicken. And then, maglagay tayo ng konting rice. Ng ating yellow rice. O, di ba ang simple-simpleng gawin? Actually, nagsaing ka lang. Wala po akong oven. Pwede mong gawin yan sa turbo broiler. Actually, kung wala kang oven. Okay, so look at the chicken. How tender it is. O, tingnan mo ha. It's very tender. It's very moist. And then you normally drizzle the sauce like that. O, diba? Then let's try it. Tinest ko na to kahapon and gustong-gusto talaga namin yung flavor. Hindi siya nakakaumay. Nandun yung anghang na nakakapagpasaya at nakakapag-excite. Hindi mo aayawan. So, ano pang ginagawa mo? Magluto ka na, impress your family and friends, or pagkakitaan mo na ito. I'll see you again next time and stay safe.